Hello and welcome to a brand new series here on the Fireferry channel. I have been off the YouTube for a while now, recharging batteries and attending to domestic administration. But I will return to you now with what I hope is a thoroughly interesting story generator. The game is Football Manager 2021. For those that don't know, it enables you, the player, to take control of a football team and guide it to glory. I am going to narrow down on the story aspect. What if I take an individual from a nation with bad per capita GDP and start from the bottom? For this I required inspiration. The inspiration I got was from Jose Mourinho, one of the most successful football managers ever. Although he had limited football experience at semi-pro level, his father was a decent footballer. Jose's path to greatness was not a foregone conclusion by any means. His first break was becoming an under-17s manager with a very low-grade coaching badge, and after being a scout and assistant manager for a small club, he moved on to be an assistant, not an assistant manager, an assistant, gaining a few more coaching badges along the way, until he became a translator for Sir Bobby Robson, manager at Barcelona. Yes, a translator, not a coach or a scout, but a translator. This led him to become assistant manager under Van Gaal after Robson left for Portugal. Jose followed Robson and the rest is history. Taking Jose's meagre start as an inspiration, I give you this series. I have created a Burundian national using the image of the late president of Burundi, who, unfortunately for him, recently died of COVID-19, after stating that no one in Burundi had COVID-19 because they all believed in God too much to be forsaken. Using a name generator, I've created a typical Hutu Burundi name, a Pascal Kamanzi. I might give him a single coaching badge and send him into the wide world. The aim of this save is to see how much money Pascal can make in his career. With the GDP per capita in Burundi being around $250 per year, yes, you heard that right, $250 per year, it is the second poorest nation on earth, with most residents of Burundi relying on subsistence farming to survive. The nation has also been blighted by corruption, war and civil unrest. Starting at the age of 30, how much money can one man and his wits make him? The only thing I can't recreate is the inherent racism that blights world football. One example of this would be the number of black managers in the top European leagues in comparison to the amount of black players there are, and the number of white managers of African national teams in comparison to the number of black managers of African national teams. There's something off with those stats. So if you look it up yourself, you'll see it's not right. A couple of final things I want to add before I sign off from this prologue. Firstly, I have added several mods to this save. These are your standard things that people do: trophies, logos, data, face packs, etc. And secondly, I have not played Football Manager at all, even though I have bought several iterations of the game for quite some time. Indeed, the last time I spent any real time playing this game, it was called something else. It was called Championship Manager. It's evolved on from that. I think Championship Manager still exists, but it is run by a different firm or something now. I will be using my knowledge of football, I am a fan, and my understanding of how I think the game should be played at various levels. If I get the sack, I will still get paid, compensation, etc. Pascal is in this for the money, to bet himself. Along the way, I will show you the cities and houses he has moved to during his career. He may have to take a second job. If he does, it will be in an industry that is typical for the region or nation concerned. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you very soon. Signing off.